Brightest blessings, everyone. I'm doing a response to a video entitled Christian Bashing. And the first question is, what do you feel about Christians? How do you feel about Christians? I don't feel any particular way about Christians. I was a Christian. I converted to paganism, as a lot of people, in fact, most people I've run into have done. Um, so I think a lot of people have problems with Christians because of their experience in Christianity and how they were either blackballed or treated differently or treated badly by Christians. And I think that that is based on so basically their dislike of Christians is based on their experience with Christianity. I don't have a problem with Christianity. I have many friends that are Christian. A lot of my family, most of my family is still Christian. I think I'm a little weird because I'm not Christian. I am pagan. I am a practicing Wiccan. Now, I do have a problem with certain Christians, only for the fact that they have a holier-than-thou attitude, where they take, my faith is the only faith, it is the one and only word, the one and only truth, and I'm sorry for your wretched soul is going to be burning in hell because you don't choose to accept the truth or you're not smart enough to see the truth. I personally find that extremely offensive simply because they're saying that their truth is the one and only truth. I don't think that you can find a one and only truth. As I had mentioned in my videos, in one of my videos, out of all the possible religions in this world, whether it be practiced by millions, billions, hundreds, thousands, or a few, what is the actual probability that you were born, let's say that out of all those faiths, that there is actually a faith that is the one and only true word of God, or the one and only true word of the goddess, or the one and only truth? Just for argument's sake, which I really don't think that there is one religion in this world that can have 100% of the truth. But let's say for argument's sake there is. What are the astronomical chances of you being born into that religion, into that faith? And let's say for argument's sake that you were lucky to be born into that faith. Wouldn't you have to look into and study other faiths to make sure that your faith was the truth? It's just incredibly arrogant to think that everybody else is wrong but you. And that is my main problem with Christians. Other than that, I don't have a problem with Christians, and I do have a problem with other pagans bashing Christians. Now, pagans are just like people. People are people no matter what faith they are. And that, what I've noticed is they're just not fucking happy. At least most people that I've run into, friends or not, I'm sorry if I'm friends with you and this applies to you, but they're just not fucking happy unless there's drama happening in their lives. I personally try to stay out of the drama. It pisses me off, it works me up too much, and I have way too much to do than create drama, okay? I mean, if they're not creating drama with other people of different faiths, then they're creating drama within their own faith. I mean, there's a lot of strife within the pagan community. I mean, you got a lot of people going, Satanists are not pagan. You got a lot of people going, Satanists are pagan. I don't think that because you don't agree with a certain faith, that they should not be considered under paganism. I believe that Satanists are pagans. Of course, that's just my opinion, much like Dennis Miller would say. Of course, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. And unfortunately, not everybody takes that attitude where they could be wrong. I think people just need to loosen up, realize that my path may not be the right path for you, It doesn't mean it's not the right path for me. And vice versa. The right path for me may not be the right path for you. Fucking loosen up. And as far as during that Pagan Pride Day where the Christian group was invited, what right do pagans have to say that they did not belong there? True, they were not pagans and it was a Pagan Pride Day, but they were invited by the people who were putting together that Pagan Pride Day. So, I'm sorry, they belonged there. They were invited by those who put together the Pagan Pride Day for a reason. Now, if you're too stuck up in your religion to allow a Christian group that was open-minded and respectful not to go into your little Pagan Pride Day, well, that sounds like a personal problem to me. And maybe you should go into a more judgmental religion, such as Christianity. We pagans are supposed to not be as judgmental as other religions. You know, our faith and our beliefs and our ability to not be judgmental shouldn't separate us. Nothing should separate us, but it should make us different. And lately, I'm just not seeing that in the pagan community as much as I should be. I'm seeing it more in the pagan community than with other faiths, but I'm not seeing it as much lately. And that has been making me very disappointed and embarrassed for the pagan community. So you're right. We should stop bashing Christians that don't deserve it. Blessed be.